All right, let's talk about two stones that look so similar they could fool almost anyone. They both have that incredible sparkle, they both dazzle, but one is a genuine treasure from the earth, and the other, it's a brilliant imitation. So the big question is, how do you actually tell the real deal from the look-alike? Well, that's exactly what we're going to figure out today. So take a good look right here. It's tough, isn't it? Honestly, for an untrained eye, telling a real diamond apart from an American diamond is a huge challenge. But don't worry, by the end of this, you're going to know exactly what to look for. This isn't just some technical puzzle. It's a real-world dilemma, and it's especially true in India. I mean, think about it. From the glamour of Bollywood to those precious heirlooms passed down through generations, diamonds hold such a special place in the culture. And that's why knowing the difference is so crucial. Whether you're investing in a wedding ring or just buying a special gift, you really want to be sure you're getting what you're paying for. This is about financial value, for sure, but it's also about the emotional value. So what is the fundamental difference here? Well, it really all comes down to where they come from. Let's start by clearing something up. What even is an American diamond? Because, the name itself can be a little misleading. That's right. An American diamond isn't actually a diamond at all. It's really just the popular name in the Indian market for cubic zirconia, or CZ. And here's a little fun fact. It was first perfected by Soviet scientists back in the 70s, but not for jewelry. They needed it for laser technology in their space program. The name American diamond was just some marketing genius that came along later when it hit the consumer market. And this slide really boils it all down, doesn't it? A real diamond is a natural wonder, pure carbon that was forged deep inside the earth over billions of years. An American diamond, on the other hand, is an industrial product made from something called zirconium dioxide. So one from nature, one from a factory. It's as simple as that. Okay, now for the fun part. How can you become a gem detective without any of that fancy equipment? Well, I'm about to give you a whole toolkit of simple but really effective tests you can use to tell these two stones apart. The very first clue, and it's always the most obvious one, is the price. Real diamonds are rare, and they're graded on those famous 4 C's. That's cut, clarity, color, and carat, which is what makes them so expensive. American diamonds are mass-produced, so they're incredibly affordable. So yeah, if you see a big, flawless-looking stone for a price that just seems unbelievable, you should probably trust that old jeweler's wisdom. Now, let's talk about the sparkle, how they handle light. A real diamond has this complex, really sophisticated sparkle. But an American diamond, it throws off this intense, almost disco ball-like rainbow effect. It's definitely beautiful, but it's a little too flashy, maybe a bit glassy. See, a real diamond's magic comes from this perfect combination of 3 things. You've got brilliance, which is the white light it reflects. Then there's fire, which are those beautiful flashes of color. And scintillation is that amazing sparkle you see whenever the stone moves. It's the balance of all 3 of these that gives a diamond its unique life. Okay, so you want to test a stone you might already have. I've got you covered. Here are 2 incredibly simple tests that won't damage the stone at all, and you can do them right now, at home. Okay, try this. Hold the stone up close to your mouth and fog it up with your breath, just like you would with a mirror. Now, a real diamond is an amazing heat conductor, so that fog will disappear almost instantly. An American diamond, however, will stay fogged up for a few seconds. It's a super quick and surprisingly reliable little test. Next up, the water test. Just get a regular glass of water and gently drop the stone in. Because real diamonds have such a high density, they'll sink straight down to the bottom, no hesitation. It's a simple test of physics, really. And speaking of density, here's a fact that might surprise you. If you held a 1-carat real diamond in one hand and an American diamond that was the exact same size in the other, which one do you think would be heavier? It's the American diamond. Cubic zirconia is so much denser than carbon that it's actually about 1.5 times heavier. But look, sparkle is only part of the story. Let's talk about what really determines long-term value. And that comes down to 2 things: durability and authenticity. This here is the Mohs scale of hardness. A diamond gets a perfect 10. That makes it the hardest natural substance on Earth. It literally means only another diamond can scratch it. Now, a CZ is an 8.5, which sounds pretty close, right? But that gap is actually huge. It means a CZ can get scratched and become cloudy over time, and it'll lose that initial brilliance. So when people say diamonds are forever, they're not just being romantic, they're being literal. So this is the most crucial point.
If you want absolute, undeniable proof, you have to ask for the paperwork. Real, authentic diamonds are sold with certificates from respected labs like the GIA or IGI. It doesn't matter if you're shopping in Zalvari Bazaar in Mumbai or Carol Bagh in Delhi, that certificate is your ultimate guarantee.
So after all these tests and comparisons, which one is actually better? Well, the truth is, it really depends on what you're looking for. Both of these stones have a totally legitimate place in the world of jewelry. This table really sums it up perfectly. If you're buying something as an investment, an heirloom to pass down, or for a wedding, something to mark a huge life event that will last for generations, a real diamond is the clear choice. But for fashion, for travel, for some everyday sparkle without the worry and the high cost, an American diamond is a fantastic and affordable option. And that's why all of this matters so much. A diamond isn't just another purchase. So often, it's a symbol of a milestone, a commitment, a big achievement, a precious memory. Knowing exactly what you're buying makes sure that the story of the stone truly aligns with your own story. So whether you end up choosing that timeless marvel from the earth or the brilliant creation from the lab, the choice is about so much more than just a stone. It's about choosing with knowledge, with confidence. Because in the end, it really isn't just about the shine on the surface. It's about the true value that lies beneath.